solar, and solar has now come to Illinois. So really exciting stuff. I'm going to go over kind of who I am and then who SunRun is, and then we're going to talk about how you guys can make money. So right now, a little bit about myself. I'm actually a farm kid from Northwest Ohio. Grew up, got introduced to green, got introduced to sustainability, and then actually went to college not to become the farmer. So I had kind of a weird twist of fate. Here I am now teaching sustainability, teaching how we can live off the sun, and making a career and a living off of it. So, and I'm going to tell you, hopefully share how you guys can do it as well. So after I left college, I got a degree in microbiology and chemistry. I moved to Chicago, and chasing the American dream like we all are, I expect. I started working for Northwestern's med school in their PhD and MD program. Well, it didn't take me long to realize that I was not going to become a doctor. So, and I joke, there's only so much bacteria and radioactive material you can expose yourself to in a lifetime, and then it's time to kind of move on. So I actually got out of the laboratory and got into corporate America and corporate sales. And I've worked for 3 of the country's largest companies in their sales and marketing division. I've worked for Procter & Gamble, I've worked for Becton Dickinson, and I've worked for GE Healthcare. There I was fortunate enough to get trained in all sorts of corporate consulting and sales, technical sales, marketing. So I'm here to hopefully share that information with you guys, help you guys grow your business. So I'm going to actually explain to you how you're going to put me to work for you, okay? So I left corporate America in 2010 and I started my own business. With that business, we're doing green roofs and green walls, again, kind of in sustainability. And then I joined SunRun in May of this year, and I quickly became the top Illinois rep for self-generating my own leads, my own business. I do not rely on the company. I do all of my own stuff. So when Ambit and SunRun became partners, they gave me the opportunity to work with you guys. So we're going to explain to you again how I can help you guys make money. So again, here's our agenda. Why SunRun? We're going to tell you guys exactly what your value proposition is to your potential customers with SunRun. Obviously going solar and things like that, but we're going to kind of dig more into the details of that. We're going to talk about how that program works for you guys and who qualifies. These are some of the best things that you can do to help me do my job, to help me help you, is to make sure you're qualifying these leads. A couple of really simple questions, we'll get into it, but that'll help kind of keep the pipeline as clean as possible so that everybody's getting the most use out of their time and valuable. So how do I enter a solar referral? There's been a little tweaks. I don't know, has anybody actually tried to sign up somebody for solar as of yet? Okay, well it's okay because it just kind of came on board on the 4th, and needless to say there were some little hiccups and things like that. So it's going to be a little manual process in the beginning, but pretty streamlined for you guys, pretty simple. As long as we communicate, text, email, phone call, that kind of stuff, we're going to get everything logged in properly, make sure you guys get paid and all your referrals get paid as well. So, and then of course all the fun stuff, how do I profit? How do you guys make money? This is a really exciting part, so we're saving that for the grand finale. So a little bit about SunRun right now. SunRun is the nationwide largest solar company, residential solar company in the entire country. Our next closest competitor is Tesla. So, and we're blowing Tesla away, by the way. Tesla, their residential solar program is honestly really hasn't even got off the ground with their solar tiles and things like that. I think there's actually 2 homes in the whole country. But they bought a solar panel company a few years back that was going bankrupt called Solar City, and that's who is kind of leading their charge for home residential. But you guys actually have a whole catalog of different ways you can sell solar that really set you apart from the competition. So right now in Illinois, specifically Chicago, it is a wide open market. You have no competition whatsoever, and you're, even the regional guys that you're competing with are selling solar. So I'm going to show you guys how you can offer solar to your customers at 0 cost. It does not cost them anything out of their pocket. They immediately go solar, and they immediately start saving money without any investment, and it's super exciting for you guys. So here's just kind of a little, kind of timeline of what SunRun has accomplished in 10, 11 years. Prior to 2007, before becoming SunRun and before becoming a publicly traded company, they were actually an install group and service group in California. So they were actually doing solar even before this. This company has actually been in the solar business for nearly 20 years now. But in 2007, they became SunRun. And if you guys are interested or trades on the stock market, RUN is their ticker, and it's doing very, very well right now. We've actually almost tripled in about 6 months. So check that out. Couple other milestones: venture capital, $12 million raised, launching products, all across the country, different states, expanding. Right now, SunRun is in 23 states. We have over 200,000 customers across the country. In the last, in the first 4 months in Illinois, we've signed about 800 contracts. In the last week and a half, Ambit alone has brought almost 1,000 leads to SunRun. So here's the value proposition. This is really good information for you. One thing I want to be clear about, guys, you do not need to be an expert in solar. You don't even try, really. I mean, you can have some of the clues and help you qualify people, but the best thing you can do is just simply say, I'm not an expert, but let me introduce you to somebody who is. A couple key points you guys need to know is go solar for $0 down. There's no money out of your pocket. Similar to the Ambit story, they're going to be buying electricity that they're already purchasing. But instead of purchasing it from ComEd or from whoever their supplier is, they're going to be simply purchasing from the solar panels that are on their roof. That's if they go $0 down. Obviously, they can buy the solar panels and own the solar system and pay nobody for electricity because they're making it from the sun. Their roof is making it. But if they went with the $0 down option and SunRun was placing the solar panels on their home at no cost, then they're going to be buying electricity from the solar panels that are produced. That electricity is going to come to them at about a 20% discount from what they're currently paying now. So they're still going to have a ComEd bill, they're still going to have a SunRun bill. The two of those combined are 20% less than what they're paying currently to ComEd alone.
Somebody call 911.